everything you need to know about Cheetoh Cat breed information and overview. If you're in love with exotic cat breeds like the Bengal, chances are you already heard about a Cheetoh Cat, a pedigree cat with wild looks, high energy, and a tame, sociable personality. A cross between the Bengal cat and the Akka cat, this breed is still fairly new and rare. In case you're unsure what the characteristics of a Cheetoh cat are, the short video will help you learn all you need to know about this particular feline. Cheetoh Cat Overview. When the Cheetoh Cat breed was first created, the goal was to develop a breed that resembled a big spotted cat from the jungle, even more than the foundation breeds did, without having to add more wildcat genes in the mix. With the stunning looks of both breeds, as well as the intelligence and loyalty of a Bengal, and the friendliness and docility of the Akka cat, the end result was a cat breed that exhibited a combination of all the desirable traits. Although registered with the International Cat Association as an experimental breed, the Cheetoh is yet to be recognized as a pedigree breed by this organization. History. The first Cheetoh kittens were brought to the world in 2003. The relatively new breed was developed by Carol Ryman of Windhaven Exotics Cattery after a year and a half of research on wild domestic crossbreeds. As the Bengal is the most reliable breed that has wild origins, it became Ryman's main choice for the breeding program. Not long after, reputable breeders throughout the United States were asked to help establish the breed following the approved standards for both health and appearance. Although the breed was created and developed in the United States, there are now registered breeders in Australia, New Zealand, and Canada that have kittens for sale. The usual price for a Cheetoh kitten is around $400 to $800. Personality. Despite the fact that at first glance a Cheetoh looks like it belongs in the jungle, these cats are incredibly gentle and good-natured compared to Bengals, who tend to share a bond with one person or their family only and can be distrustful of strangers. The Cheetoh cats are extremely friendly and not at all shy, a trait they share with Akka cats. Energetic and intelligent, the Cheetohs is a very active breed and you'll need to keep them busy and entertained. If you prefer laid-back couch potato felines, then the Cheetoh probably isn't a good choice for you. They love playing and being around people to that extent that their need for attention could be overwhelming at times. A Cheetoh will definitely cherish every moment they have with you. Same as the Bengals, they learn tricks easily and can be leash trained. They dislike being the only pet in the family, so if you're looking to buy a Cheetoh kitten or adopt a rescue, consider getting a pair. Having in mind they get along well with both dogs and domestic cats. If you already have a pet, there's a big chance that a Cheetoh will instantly become their new friend. Even the males of the breed are unusually amiable and gentle, both with the kittens and adult pets in the home, a rare trait to share with the Akka cat. Breeders of the Cheetoh claim that these cats never display aggressive and antisocial behavior, and that their temperament is perfectly suited for large families, especially those with children. Appearance. As a breed that's developed from two different types of spotted cats, it's no surprise that a Cheetoh has a lush leopard-like coat. The short, smooth fur with a lustrous sheen is a quality they inherited from the Bengals, so even though it's not yet proved, it's believed that Cheetoh cats are hyperallergenic as well. When it comes to markings, their coat is in most cases rosettes or spotted, although marble Cheetoh cats can appear as well, called marmalade. The most popular coat color is black and brown spotted, but Cheetoh cats have more allowed color variations, such as brown spotted cinnamon, black and brown spotted sienna, spotted gold, black spotted silver, and lynx pointed gold. The soft short hair sheds less than it is the case with domestic cats, so it's also easier to maintain. A good brushing once a week should suffice and keep the feline's coat shiny and sleek. The goal the creators of the Cheetoh breed had was to develop a feline that resembles a wildcat more than any other domesticated breed. That's why they have more prominent ears and smaller almond eyes, as well as chiseled face features. Their jaw is strong and their muzzle broad and more defined, giving them that signature cheetah appearance. Larger than both the Aka cat and the Bengal, the Cheetoh cats can weigh between 15 and 23 pounds, with males being larger than females. Their athletic figure and muscular build, however, isn't the only thing about their bodies that gives the impression you have a miniature leopard walking around. The Cheetoh cat has a characteristic low shoulder walk, similar to the one seen with big cats of the wild, a trait inherited from the Aka cat. Cheetoh versus Bengal. When comparing the Cheetoh to the Bengal, it's easy to see similarities since the breed wouldn't exist without the genes of the Bengal cat. But is there any real differences between a Cheetoh and a Bengal cat? Well, when it comes to the looks, the main differences are the bigger size of the Cheetoh cat and their slightly different facial structure. They share their short hair, spotted coat, and an athletic build, and for a layman, there isn't much difference between the appearance of the two breeds. Most breeders emphasize that the most important distinction between a Bengal and a Cheetoh is their personality, implying that these felines are less wild than their parent breed. Contrary to popular beliefs, apart from being less shy in front of strangers, the Cheetoh's personality isn't that much different. These claims are inspired by a misguided perception that Bengals are wild, hard to handle, or closer to the Asian leopard cat ancestors than the domestic cats, which is, simply said, completely wrong. This belief stems from the impression people get about Bengals from the foundation generations, which are genetically closer to the wild cat, although still considered as suitable pets for experienced and responsible owners. The majority of Bengals for sale are in fact SBT cats that are at least 4 generations away from their Asian leopard ancestors. SBT Bengalers are loving, affectionate, and playful, and there's nothing in their relationship to their humans that indicates their leopard origins. You could say that the main personality difference between these two breeds is their openness to people, whereas a Bengal tends to keep their affections and loyalty reserved for a close circle of humans. The Cheetoh is friendly and less distrustful of strangers. Either way, both breeds are great with people. For more videos, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.